Hello everyone. Today's question 2 of practice test 1 is what is the default aggregation applied to fields from another data source when performing the calculation in Tableau? So another data source meaning here it is data blending. So when we blend the data from different data source, so what is the default aggregation that is performed? So let's go to the Tableau Desktop. So here we have three data sources actually: sales commission, sales target, and sample superstore. Let's say, so what is data blending? Bringing the data from two different data sources as different data source. So here each data source is a different one. If I bring the field from sample superstore, then this data source will be the primary data source, where you can see the tick mark in the cylinders at the cylinder in blue color. Okay, so if you bring data from another data source, and you can link using the uh, relationship. Okay, so let's say I'm not going to that details, but our question is what is the default aggregation being performed when you bring data from the other data source. Let's say I'm building the relationship on the order date. Okay, so whenever you click on that link, so the relationship is established on the order date. So from the first data source I will bring the order date. Okay, and I will bring the sales, and I will go to the sales target data source. I have linked already on the order date. Okay, now bring the sales target into the view. So if I bring it here, the default aggregation performed on the measure is sum. So answer to this question is the sum. By default, sum is performed. So one more thing to know is when you perform it, when you bring data from the secondary data source, it should be an aggregated field. For example, if you write the calculation in the primary data source, create calculated field and bring the sales target here, by default sum is the aggregation, where you can change the aggregation to something else. But if you don't write any aggregated function here, it will show an error. So because we cannot mix the aggregate and non-aggregate functions, so the error says all fields must be aggregate or constant when using a table calculation functions or fields from multiple data sources. And one more thing to note is here the separated, so the data source and the field name are separated from the dot operator, so that you can know from which data source this field is coming from. I hope this tutorial is helpful to you. If you like this video, please hit the like button and do subscribe. Thank you for watching.